Hi, Business of Makeup community. How are we doing today on this lovely Friday? Excuse me, makeup free. I just did a bentonite clay mask, so I have this red line around my face. I don't know about you guys, but with the warm weather and the masks, my skin is freaking out, so I'm trying to let it breathe and take care of it. So you get me makeup free today. I wanted to come on really quickly. We are in module 3 in the Business of Makeup bridal course right now. So we have students that are going through the bridal course right now, and we are in module 3, and module 3 is all about pricing. We go through my systematic pricing exercise to establish your pricing so that you can pay yourself, cover your costs, put money into savings account and retirement account, and feel good about your pricing. And it's a very simple yet strategic way of coming up with your pricing. And with that process, it brings up all kinds of things. It brings up your worth, your value. It brings up, am I good enough? All of these self-conscious, uncertain feelings in terms of ability. And it also brings up a lot of questions about, should I be sharing my pricing? Should I be posting my pricing on my website? How should I break down my pricing? Should I have packages? Should it be per head? There's so many things that come up when we go through this exercise. And I find that a lot of my students get really hung up on a few things. But one of the biggest and most controversial pieces of the puzzle is, should I post my pricing or not? So I wanted to come on and give you my 5-minute spiel on this topic. So one of the pillars of the Business of Makeup and the Business of Makeup Bridal is that I want you on the phone with your client. And a lot of times people push back with me on that hardcore. I don't feel comfortable. Nobody else in my industry does that. It's weird. People just want information, so you should provide it to them. I call BS on it all. On it all. To me, picking up the phone is a non-negotiable. It is a pillar of what the course is based on. It is a pillar of my business. It is the single-handed reason for my success, is that I speak to every single client that comes through. Now, a lot of people just shut down and say, no, I'm not going to do it. And if that's the case, you're in the wrong place. But if you are open to expanding your business, if you're open to booking more clients, if you want to grow your business into an empire, then listen up. If you post your pricing on your website in detail, guess what? You are now giving the power to your client, potential inquiry, to write whatever story they want about you. Whatever story they want. She's too cheap. She's too expensive. Why is there so many extra fees? Why isn't there a package? Or why isn't there per head pricing? The stories, the craziness that they can think up in one page is beyond. You are now giving them access to write whatever story they want about you by posting your pricing online, which is why my personal opinion is that you do not post your pricing online, because the ultimate goal is that you want to get on the phone with this individual, relay your value and your expertise, and then provide them the pricing based off of their specific needs. A lot of times, particularly in bridal, a bride does not know what she needs. She doesn't even know if her bridesmaids want makeup. She doesn't even know if her mom wants makeup, right? She doesn't know. And it's your job to educate her. And that is why you need to get her on the phone. And by relaying your value and your expertise and offering tidbits and advice, she is now trusting you, and pricing becomes less of a concern. I am able to convert 99% of the people I speak to on the phone because I'm able and have gotten my formula down on what I relay to my client down pat. I can do it in my sleep. I don't even have to think about it. I'm able to ask key leading questions to my potential inquiry where I'm able to convert them into a client. Pricing becomes a non-issue. If you post your pricing online, you don't get to have that experience with your client. Now, I hear you in your mind saying, but Ashley, that's all they want. They're just looking around for a price. That's all they care about. Then that's not your client. That's not your client. Your client is the person who cares about the relationship that you're creating, the expertise that you have. If your client only cares about price, well, then you're dealing with price shoppers and you're going to have a really, really hard time growing your business. You need to elevate and go to the next level. So there is a happy medium. And I encourage a lot of you who are scared to remove your pricing to try this out. Post on your page the minimum commitment to work with you. So for bridal, you could say minimum commitment or minimum investment to work together will be bride plus this many people, which is this amount of money. And then that way you have a baseline. They know that that is the minimum commitment to work with you. And if that's not even in their budget, then guess what? You don't have to deal with those price shoppers. But if it is within their budget, then guess what? Now you get to have a phone conversation with them and convert them on the phone and relay your value and book that individual instead of them just looking at your page, judging the hell out of you, writing some crazy story in their mind about whatever about you. You're not in control. But if you can have a conversation with them, you're in control. So, to wrap things up, no, I do not believe that you should be posting your pricing online. 2, if you don't feel comfortable with that, provide a minimum investment. That's what I have on my site. Go look if you want. That's what I do because I don't want to waste my time. I'm already speaking to 10 brides a day. I don't want to speak to 25 brides a day because I'm not in their budget, right? Hopefully this helps. I encourage you to take your emotions out of it. Take the story you've written around what's happening in your business and just think about it. If you can get somebody on the phone, you can convert them into a client. If you just let them look at your website, you have no control. If you want to scale your business and you want to grow, you need to be in control. You can't just be like, well, hope my website's good. Right? That's not going to work. All right, guys. Hopefully that is a fun little fact for Friday on my personal opinion on why you should not be posting your pricing online. Have a good one.